Hi guys, my name's Cass and this is my handsome husband Hamish, who I call Hame.
Hence Cass and Hame.
And we've decided to start this YouTube channel because we
live kind of a crazy life, or at least we think we do.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can go, nah, that's just standard.
They're boring.
But
yeah, so we just thought, hey, we may as well
Yes.
chuck another crazy element into our life and
Why not?
have a little bit of fun. So this
So
is
we
going to
live
be
in.
You go.
I was going to say we live in Sydney. We are married for.
5 years.
When did we get married?
The
It's usually the other way around asking these questions, isn't it? We got married on the 21st of May 2011.
And no children yet, just
No.
us. We got married really young, but we just kind
Yeah,
of
we're
like...
only. I'm 20. How old am I? 27?
I'm 26, so
You're
you're 27.
27, 26.
27 and 26. And yeah, so we haven't got any kids yet, but we're just loving life at the moment the way it is, and there will be children one day in the future. But
if we keep this going for long enough, you might meet them. You might see them.
But we're yeah, we're having
And we're building a
fun.
house at the moment, so we thought we'd take you on that journey. So we're going to put up another video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or the next day, sometime, I don't know. Whenever. This isn't going to be a regular, don't hold us to weekly or daily or anything. We'll
Our
put them up when we
Wednesday
can.
vlog. Yeah, no.
Something a mate always
Because we
said.
also have normal lives. Like,
Yes.
we also have normal jobs.
Yes.
But yeah, so we
we
just
thought
thought
we'd
we'd bring you on the journey with us.
Yes, and we thought we'd start with, when we first got together, we did a lot of driving. I like driving, I'm a car person. We're both car people.
Yeah.
And we got to know each other through questions.
Yeah,
we
we used to
literally
play-
Googled getting to know you questions. Even like, just before we're getting married, even though when we knew each other, we're like, let's just do these because they're fun. So we're
Yeah.
going to do them. We're going to do 20 of them. We're going to smash through these 20 questions.
Ready,
Here we go.
set, go.
So,
Question number 1. How did we...
hold on, remember, it's going to flash up on the screen. So we just have to
Yeah,
answer
but that's
it.
no, but we can just still say it too.
I reckon it just flashes up and then we answer it.
Okay.
Remembering all of this is edited out.
We can just leave this in. This is real. This is us.
We didn't really discuss this beforehand.
Can we just say it anyway?
Okay, here we go. Question 1. So, how did we meet?
How did we
met...
When
well,
I was-
the first time we met was when
I was 7.
she was 7, I was like 8 or 9,
Yeah.
and I went to a primary school where I grew up,
Yeah.
and her dad was the deputy headmaster
yeah,
there.
second in charge for whatever you call
And
it.
also one of my teachers for 2 years, my year 4 teacher and my year 5 teacher, I think something like that.
Yeah.
And so that was she lived on site. She
Yeah,
lived
so
on
it was a
site.
boys' boarding
So we hung
school.
out. We were friends then.
Yeah.
And then we
I grew up
kind
with
of
lots and lots and lots of brothers.
yes, it was a boys' boarding school. I wasn't a boarder. I lived just down the road from the school.
So you drove in each day.
So I drove in each
Well,
day.
What they call the day boy.
Yes, and then we went our separate ways for high school. I went to boarding school in Sydney, and
I
Cass
moved up the
to
coast.
Macquarie.
My dad
Her
went
dad
to
was
start a new school.
yeah, and then we kind of
Reconnected through friends and...
yes. So we then connected again through a mutual friend at a party in Sydney. And we'd already left school. We got through that awkward high school phase.
Yeah,
Like I'd got rid of all my
awkward.
pimples. We'd done all of that.
Yeah.
And then we met again. I invited her to my 21st.
Yeah.
And my 21st party was on the Saturday night.
And your actual 21st was the Sunday after.
It was the Sunday
like
after.
The dead day after.
And I'm a car person. I'm a massive Bathurst 1000 fan. If you're not from Australia, the Bathurst 1000 it's like our #1 race. It's like
Yeah.
the Daytona 500 or the
It's not Formula 1-y, it's raced in like Holdens and
touring
Fords
cars.
and that
It's
sort of
touring
stuff.
cars.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we went to church that morning, then we came home, and literally every year I watch the race. It's a 6-hour race. I watch it start to finish every year. I do not move from the couch. And then
But you invited me.
I invited
over that
you
day
over to come and watch it with
because you
me.
thought I was
And
so
then
gorgeous.
we went back to church that night, and then I asked you
But
out
like-
after church.
The hook, line and sinker for you is the fact that I sat there and
Yes.
I watched
She watched it with
every
me.
flipping second.
And I discovered
of
that she's a
Bathurst.
car person too, and that she's a Bathurst person too.
Like, I like cars. I'm not a Bathurst fan.
Not a Bathurst fan, but you do like cars. But you watched it with me.
I did. 'Cause I
And
thought it was cute.
and her dad loves Bathurst, so we watch Bathurst together a lot when we can.
Yeah,
And so that's how we met. And
you
then
asked me out, we went to the movies and I fell asleep.
yes, she fell asleep that night in the movies. And that was fun. I watched the movie. It was called Couples Retreat. Really good movie. We've seen it like a million times since.
Seen.
It's our go-to movie for like a romantic date because it was
Yeah.
a first date.
Yeah, we love it.
And
So, yeah,
then
that's
question
how
number
I
2. Do you want me to tell the story or do you want to tell the story?
I can tell it.
Okay.
So I had like a bigger 4-wheel drive car, and I sort of had guessed it was coming because he'd already spoken to my dad about it, but I wanted to let him have his
The problem
moment.
was her parents still lived in Port Macquarie. So I wanted to ask her dad if I could marry her. And so the only time we were going up to Port Macquarie was a month before this. So I asked her dad a month before this. And yeah,
it started to sort of
it was
filter
kind of
out just
filtered
because
out,
some decisions
yes.
had to be made and whatnot.
Yes.
But that's okay. I'll let him have his moment. But yeah, so he rang me up and he's like, hey, can I borrow your car? I'm helping him move house. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So he took my car and obviously jam-packed it full of stuff for the day. But then he turned up at my apartment the next morning and was like, hey, get ready, bring a few options of clothing. It was summer, it was just before Christmas. Bring your swimmers, we're going to have some fun.
I'd taken what I knew was one of her favourite dresses and one of my favourite dresses and already had it in the car for that night.
So you had just got me to plan, like pack what I would, I guess, take on a day trip to the beach. And so what was really nice was you picked me up and then you drove me down to one of the places that we had our first date, and also sort of near where we grew up.
Yes, and it was a driving day. We do a lot of driving dates. We're driving. A lot of these vlogs, YouTube things will be in the car. YouTube thing,
because that's who we are.
That's who we are.
Yeah, so he picked me up, drove me to the beach, and he cooked me garlic prawns on the beach, which is probably one of my absolute favourite things to eat. And then we continued for another drive, and we ended up into the small town that we actually met in when we were little. And he booked me in for an afternoon of hair appointments, nail appointments, facials, makeup. It was just beautiful. It was like a girl's heaven.
Meanwhile, while she's doing all of that, I arranged for some of her friends and her sister and whatnot to come down, and we went back to the school that we met and started setting everything up.
Yeah, and so I got this beautiful afternoon prepared for me, and then he picked me up and he had the dress in the car and he's like, go and get changed. And then he drove me to a lookout, which is another place that we love. And what was so lovely about being at that lookout was every single letter and email that we had ever written to each other he had kept.
So from middle of the high school through, we kind of, even though we went our separate ways, we kind of kept in contact. We had some letters and emails and things like, mainly a lot of emails, but letters and I grabbed them all together and
you bound them
in a book.
And you wrote one extra letter on the back page.
Yes.
Which he wouldn't let me read. So we went back through and I just had to flick through, like, I don't know, walk down memory lane kind of stuff. And then we got to the last page and he goes, don't read it yet. And then we went out for dinner to my favourite restaurant. And then after dinner, he took me on a slow, meandering drive back to the school that we met at. Which
I was late to because, and I'm sitting there driving, texting her friends and her sister.
He was not driving and texting.
I wasn't texting and driving, just saying that. But we were driving along and we're driving through and this mother duck and her little ducklings were about to cross the road and she made me stop and watch she wanted to check out the ducklings. So I'm like, we'll be like 5 more minutes. Like, we'll be there soon.
And the reason the timing was so important was because he had taken over the school oval, and as we know what size school ovals are, and he had literally made an aisle out of
lanterns.
What do you call them? Lanterns, like the Balinese lanterns.
Balinese lanterns. There was 30 of them.
On either side. And then I arrived to a huge, massive, just tea lights.
There was 100 tea lights.
Yeah.
Or 100 or 1,000? I don't know.
1,000.
Something. There was a lot of tea lights.
And then in the middle was a picnic blanket set up. But all my girlfriends were lighting and unlighting them depending on how late we were.
Yes. Tea lights everywhere.
It was beautiful.
It was really nice.
And then, he blindfolded me, walked me down there, and then proposed to me at the end while I was eating Magnums.
I blindfolded her to drive into the school.
Because I would have guessed.
Then unblindfolded her when we were there to walk.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Like it was such a lovely night. And then I went off for 2 weeks back up to Port Macquarie for Christmas because we figured we were going to get married quite quickly because we knew that year was...
So that was December.
And then we got married in May.
And then we got married in May, so 4 months, 5 months
So we kind of wanted to honour our last Christmases with each of our families. And then you popped up anyway for a bit of it and I came down. So, yeah, it was lovely.
So that's how we met and how we proposed. And we'll tell you about the wedding later. The wedding's like a whole YouTube video in itself. Anyway. So, question 3.
I am a school teacher. I
Very
teach
good one.
Year 6 and 6-year-olds, not year 6, sorry. 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds
Grade 1 in Australia.
And they're beautiful. So it's their second year of schooling. And
I
love it.
She loves it. She's really good. She's a really good school teacher. I'm studying to be a school teacher and I might be a school teacher one day. But right now I am the operations manager for the kids department at our church. So
he does lots of events. And our
do
church
lots of
is
events.
Huge.
We've got campuses all across the country. So do lots of events.
Actually, so lots of travelling and lots of fun.
It's lots of fun. It's good fun.
You're very graced for it. He's got a logistical brain.
I'm very logistical.
I don't.
I'm very structured. I like things neat. I like things ordered. I'm very OCD. Very OCD.
So you think behind you, this beautiful bed, quite often it's not me that actually makes it. It is my blessed husband.
The pillows have a spot. Every pillow has a spot.
When we first got together, I was in my own apartment and one day he came around. He's like, oh, I'll help you make your bed. And he literally made it and watched me make it. And then he took a photo of the pillow placements. And every day from that day forward, every time he made my bed, he put them in the exact same order. Unbeknown to him, I never actually cared what order they went in. I just cared.
She told me she did. She told me this is the order I put them in. She did. I probably have it in writing somewhere.
Did not.
Alright, question number 4.
Blimey, Charlie. Logistical, handsome, wise, adventurous. Logistical, handsome, wise, adventurous. There's so many more words I could use to describe you. The 5th one has to be important. Damn fine. Sexy beast.
There we go. We'll go with that one. So, my 5. Firecracker. Yes, it's one word. It's got a dash, hyphen, what do you call it thingy? She's my firecracker. It's on my Instagram. It's there. She's my firecracker. She's stunning, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous. Don't know which word to choose, but she's all of them. She's smart. She's wise. All those kind of words. She really is. She is courageous. Very, very courageous. Very brave. All that kind of stuff. And
stay sassy.
And
sassy.
and sassy. She's sassy. She's very sassy. She's very.
Sorry, I didn't mean to feed him a word. I was just thinking.
But yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. Question number 5. Ideal weekend. We've answered this a million times because we know exactly what our ideal weekend is. It's a sleep in on a Saturday.
Oh, glory.
And then we get up and we go to one of our favourite cafes and we have a nice big breakfast. I'm talking bacon, eggs, mushrooms, tomatoes,
I hate
everything.
eggs.
I'm talking the whole shebang. And then a little bit of a drive, maybe some shopping in the afternoon, and then head to a nice.
It would probably be in summer. I'd go to the beach at night.
You go to the beach and then either come home or go to a nice hotel and go out for dinner, and then Sunday just if we were to go to a nice hotel or a nice B&B, we love B&Bs, we go to B&Bs all the time. So we go to a nice B&B and just Sunday morning just get up and go reading, go to church Sunday night, and then come home and get ready for the next day, for the next week. Would that be our ideal weekend?
That would be a great weekend.
Yes, it would be. Alright, the next couple are really quick. Ready? Alright, question number 6.
Favourite food? I don't know.
Salmon?
Yes, good smoked salmon made by him. Anyone else that makes it? Sorry guys, less than mediocre.
My favourite food? Steak and chips. Or potato mash or anything. Just steak. Just steak with something.
He's a red meat fan. I could go
If you have your steak in any other way apart from medium rare,
he judges you accordingly.
I judge you. You're not eating it right. You're not eating it right. It's medium rare. It's how you do steak.
But however you do you do you.
Question number 7.
Least favourite. I despise glazed cherries and the texture of coconut. I actually love the flavour of coconut, like a pina colada. Don't like coconut.
Least favourite food? I don't know. When
We're actually getting really
When I was a kid, I had a huge long list. Our family used to have this thing where you had one thing that you're not allowed to eat. I extended that to like a million things. But and it used to be like things like mushrooms and olives. But like mushrooms, I'll have them if they're on a pizza.
Or in a pasta.
Olives, I'll have them if they're in a pasta. Things like that.
It would be extreme things for you. Like the other day, you made me eat a brain.
Yeah, I wouldn't do extreme stuff. Yeah, it was a chicken's heart.
Chicken heart. Let's check in that video. That was awesome.
Yes, this is Cass eating a chicken heart.
Boom.
Cassie, it's the first try of a chicken heart.
Rick, this is nuts.
Yes. Yeah, let's just go with exotic foods. I'm not good with exotic foods. I don't think I'd be very good travelling.
Escargot? Would you do frog legs?
I don't think I'd do that.
I'd eat his though. I'm one of those people that I'll try anything once, except if it's gluten or dairy. I'm celiac.
Yes.
So I can't do that.
Yes.
But yeah.
Alright, question 8.
Favourite colour? Pink.
Easy and blue. That one's easy. We are literally that way.
Girl.
Girl, boy. Pink, blue, done.
Like I am pink.
Our kids have got no
but
hope.
I'm a tone of pink. I'm like the Barbie pink. Like
That tone.
right there. Like I am pink, 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 pink.
Yes.
Favorite movie.
Favorite movie.
Can I please say 3?
Yes, you can say 3.
27 Dresses, What a Girl Wants, Sweet Home Alabama.
Can I just tell you?
Early 2000s
27
baby.
Dresses isn't just a movie, it's actually her biography. You are 27 and you have
I'm 26, don't age me, mate.
You are 26 and you have so far been involved in 13 different weddings as either a flower girl, a bridesmaid, a maid of honor, or a bride. There's only one she's been a bride at. That's very good with that.
And we've conducted one wedding.
And 9 of them, no, 8. 8 of them were in 1 year. 9 of them were in 1 year. Last year. Do you know what? I'm just going to do this for fun. Actually, no. Another YouTube video will do a 27 Dresses style where she puts on every single bridesmaid and a wedding dress that she's had, and we'll do that. And that's going to be awesome.
We need to get my wedding dress.
Yes, we will. That's going to be awesome. My favourite movie is Top Gun. If there's no other movie in the world that kind of comes near it, Top Gun is the bomb. Top Gun would be my favourite, and then I'm a car person, so anything to do with cars. All the Fast and Furious franchise movies, Driven.
Yeah.
Driven's a fantastic movie. Favourite singer? That one's easy for me. Who's your favourite singer? Mine's easy. Keith Urban.
I don't have one.
Taylor? Tay? Keith?
No.
I'm a Keith person. I
think
introduced
Keith would be
Cass
in
to
the car.
Keith. I think she'd heard of him before, but Keith's good. Keith's good.
I actually don't know.
Britney?
Okay, yeah, do you know what? I was a 90s girl. Britney was my Lord Jesus. She was my woman. That sounds really weird, I know. But I was Britney fangirl.
Alright.
Yeah, right there.
Done. Question 11. Favourite book apart from the Bible?
I loved Eat, Pray, Love. And I've also just read one recently called Billy and Me, and it was amazing, by Giovanna Fletcher. Oh, so good. I smashed it in like 2 days.
Yes.
So good.
My favourite book, when I was growing up, I read Swallows and Amazons. I'm actually reading it at the moment again. I'm rereading it. Here it is.
It's coming out in movies, so he was all inspired. And so,
here we go.
bought a new version?
I'm reading it again. I bought a new version, but I do have the old version that I read, and my dad has an even older version. He has one of the originals from 1932, which is really cool. But I also really like I'm a Harry Potter fan. Like
I've never read Harry Potter.
I'm not a weird Harry Potter fan. I don't have all the costumes and everything like that. But
You grew up with him. He was literally your age.
He was my age. We were the family that stood outside the bookstore and waited in line to get the next Harry Potter.
Yeah. And this is a chick who watched all the movies for the first time about a month ago.
I watched them with her.
And like freaked out the whole time.
Question 12. Yes, we're car people. Yes, we did say that before. We're very car people. Very much car people. It's hard. This one's hard. And I'm going to answer... You go first, and I'm going to have like 3.
Well, my favourite car at the moment is the Audi Q3. Insert picture right here. Love the Audi Q3. That would be probably a great... Like that. I love that car. But if I had like an endless budget, I'd be up there with like the Audi R8 kind of stuff.
The Audi R8 is one of my favourite cars.
Or like, give me like an Aston Martin.
My problem is...
No, do you know what? Don't give me an Aston Martin because I don't like big cars like that.
No, you'd be an Audi R8 girl with unlimited budget. You'd be an Audi R8
Which
girl.
we don't have.
Which we don't have.
But yeah.
We don't have the Audi Q3 yet, hopefully. My problem is I like all different types of cars. So if it was like a supercar, it'd be an Audi R8. I love the Audi R8. I do like the Aston Martins. They're very classy, very James Bond, but Audi R8. I'm also grew up in the country. I love utes. And so the Ford F250 Super Duty, such an amazing car. Big, bulky. I'm a big kind of car. But just in general, also Land Rovers.
Yeah.
The Range Rovers, the Discoveries, the Freelanders, all of them. I like them. That's what I want to get. I actually want to get a Freelander or a Discovery or something like that. I really like them.
Yeah.
So, question number 13. Dream holiday.
It would be Europe. Okay, putting it out there, I want to peace out from the world for 6 months. So we've done a few trips. We've done Fiji, Hawaii, all that kind of stuff. Around Australia, we've done a whole year travelling Australia. But I would love to peace out for 6 months.
6 months, eh?
Longer? Shorter?
I don't know.
I just want to peace out.
Just travel around. My favourite holiday destination for me, honestly, is going somewhere where I don't have to think, where I can just lie on a beach and relax. We've been to Fiji twice, Hawaii once, and we honeymooned up in Palm Cove in Australia, and I'm a country person. I grew up in the country. I love the country. I want to live in the country. And I want to go to holidays and just lie by the beach. One of my ultimate holidays, and this is the answer to my question, and I've completely had a mind blank now. South of France, Monaco. I want to go to Monaco. I want to go to Monaco. I want to go to Lana Beach, or just anywhere in the south of France.
I want to go to Santorini.
Yeah. Somewhere in the Med. I want to line a boat in the Med for like a month. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, cool.
Alright.
Hot air balloon ride. Did you know that? Did I tell you that?
Get my helicopter's license. Yes, I did know that. I've tried to do it for you several times, but it just hasn't always lined up. Get my helicopter's license. Hike to base camp. Don't want to go up Mount Everest. I've read Bear Grylls' book, amazing book, but I don't want to die.
He cray-cray. Let's be real.
Let's be real. He's a little bit crazy.
But like in the best way possible.
Yes.
I want to travel. Traveling is huge for me. I also, do you know what's on my bucket list? I want to smash parenting.
Yeah.
Like, I actually feel like sometimes, like, I actually just want to be a damn good parent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that an okay thing on a bucket list, or is that weird?
No, that's okay. That's okay. I want to do an Ironman.
Yeah. I want to ride a half marathon.
That's a bucket list.
Ask me after if I want to do the full marathon.
I'm actually riding, I'll take you on the journey in another clip, but I'm actually training in 8 weeks for a 90k bike ride. But after that, I want to keep stepping up, and I want to do a
full Ironman.
Full Ironman.
Was you a half Ironman?
No, full Ironman. So there are many more things on my bucket list, and maybe we'll do a whole bucket list video, but for the sake of time.
I can't think of, like, I think I have so many.
We'd have to write them down, and then we'd have to tell them and do that.
Yeah.
So, question 15.
I am freaked out of eyes. Like, as in, I love your eyes, but as in, like,
if I did this?
Don't, seriously, don't even pretend.
Like that? See? Like that? Can't handle it.
I can't, like, I watch doctor shows, I watch Dr. Pimple Popper on Instagram, like, but do not bring an eye close to me, or like, yeah.
I couldn't think of what mine is, and I thought of what mine is. Okay, so, I love Australia. I love all of our deathly animals. I love the fact that the top 10 deadly animals, and 9 of them in Australia, or something like that.
Pride.
It's just like, I love that. And I love snakes. I absolutely love them, but I'm bat crazy scared of them. Just the way they move. Like, don't bring one near me. Cass has put one around her neck. There, see, Cass put one around her neck.
Twice.
Yeah, I only got one photo of it. Oh, actually, we might have 2 photos. We do. Here's the 2 photos. Ready? There we go.
I hosted a snake handler, and then I was like, okay, gotta put a bad name snake.
Yes.
And he hid from me for like 4 hours.
I just don't bring them near. I love them. I'm fascinated by them, but don't bring them near me.
But you actually did go near one. I have a photo of you.
Yes, I did. I have tried to conquer my fear.
Put that in about here too.
Yes.
There you go.
Question 16. What animals?
I would be a meerkat.
She is a meerkat. Yeah, is a meerkat. Anyway, what animal will I be? Okay, I really like horses, and I feel like horses, like, they helped build our society, like, and they're strong, dependable. Like, I feel like I would be a horse.
I thought you had to do one of those. I feel like I'd be a horse, but I wouldn't. And then you were saying on that.
No, I'd be a horse. Or I can't think of anything else.
You'd be a damn good monkey. Like,
You're calling me a monkey?
You like lanky.
You're calling me a monkey.
Or like a... Do you know this like that?
No, sticking with horse.
Okay.
Question 17.
I love living now. I love technology, fast-paced. I am very much a 1960s girl. As in, I am like, you quintess...
1960s, eh?
Don't even think hair curlers or aprons.
She just wants to be a housewife. Let's be honest. No, I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. I really don't. I am like
you're a very
aspirational chick.
Yes, you are.
But I loved that era. I think the dresses were gorgeous, and yeah.
Yes, I would like to be in like between like 1880 through to like 38. Let's be honest. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I really like Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
Love Downton Abbey. I would love to be in that part of. Although having said that, you'd have to be like middle class up for it to be awesome.
Yeah.
Like below that was it would suck. So it's kind of 2 sides. But I do like where we're living now. The time period.
Yeah,
living in
it's
now.
awesome.
It's
I'm
really cool.
pumped to have been a 90s baby, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, she's a 90s baby. I'm an 80s baby. Yeah, I lived in the 80s. Don't remember it, but I lived in it. Just 2 years, a year and a half. Alright, question 7 of 18. Question 18.
19
this one's easy.
or night out?
19 or night out.
Oh, this isn't... Okay. We are naturally night-in people.
We are naturally night-in people, but when we do a night out, we do a night out.
Yeah,
we'll take on one of them.
But as in, like, we're not clubbers. I've never been to a club in my life.
But we'll go to a nice restaurant.
Dress up,
do that well. Maybe go see a movie, something like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, question 19.
Oh, that girl with the really awesome lips. Julia Roberts. Or Kobe Smulders.
She does it. Look, ready? Here, watch this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah, you didn't know which one that was, did you? Didn't know which one that was. She looks exactly the same, doesn't she? Who would play me?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Actually, the funny thing is, our wedding invite, which we'll go into more detail when we do a wedding, but we did like a newspaper thing for our wedding invite, and in there we had personals ads, and instead of our photos, we put one of Kobe Smulders and one of Hugh Jackman. This is what it looked like. And it was awesome. It was so good. Yeah. Question 20, last one. 20. Wow, we've taken ages to get through 20 questions.
That's us. We chat.
I don't even know how long this video is because I haven't edited it yet, but I'm guessing like 25 minutes. So if you're still watching,
you are
and
faithful,
you're here, you are awesome.
Thank you.
So if
their life was a TV show.
If your life was a TV show,
I always dream about walking with like a music track in my background. Like, oh yeah, I loved Friends. Oh, but Gilmore Girls, I talk a lot like Lorelai.
I was about to say, she would be Gilmore Girls. She would be like the second daughter.
Yeah, the second daughter.
The second daughter. Rory would be sister. Yes, and then it wouldn't quite be the Gilmore Girls, but it would be the Gilmore Girls. I don't know. I've been watching Heartland lately. I really like Heartland. I really like Heartland.
You'd be like the brother.
But we also watched a show called Heart of Dixie, and that was really cool. But I think Heartland's better. I think I'd be Heartland. Heartland's really cool.
He's like an American, South American fan
I'd be a presenter on Top Gear.
Yeah, let's be real.
Just saying.
Let's be real.
That's one of the two.
You are the stick in disguise. Yes. Or undisguised.
Undisguised, yeah, something like that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this first video.
Yes. So we're going to put it up, and we're going to put our second one up in the next 24 hours day, so sometime soon, about our property, and bring you on the journey with all of that.
So awesome. So hopefully you will join us. Subscribe down below if you've enjoyed us. And
we've got a website. Subscribe. We've got a website. We're going to do we'll put pictures up there in the blog as well. Sometimes we'll do a video. Sometimes we'll just write something. So check it all out. hameandcass.com. There's the link. Just there somewhere.
All right. We'll see you guys. Have a great afternoon and a great week ahead. Bye.